I'm Deb Berman with Justmeans. I'm here at the ICCR conference, Reimagining Global Prosperity. I'm here with Rinaldo Brutoco, the founding CEO of the World Business Academy, which was founded in 1986. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you.
First of all, you're a really powerful voice in corporate social responsibility. I'm curious why you think or how you experience this theme of reimagining global prosperity. Why is this an important theme for this audience to hear today?
Well, it's essential. Unfortunately, I don't think the great wake-up call of the Great Recession took full effect. I think it was partially heard and has now been increasingly ignored. And the lesson really is, to paraphrase one of the great Americans, Abraham Lincoln, you can't long remain a nation half slave and half free. Same thing is true when you have 7.2 billion people on a planet. You can't remain long free and prosper and avoid terrorism and have a growing economic condition for yourselves, let alone for everybody else, if half the population or more of the world lives on $2 a day or less.
So you mentioned that there's this wake-up call that hasn't quite settled in. What are you hoping today's message does to change behavior? What is it that will become that tipping point? How will that happen?
I think it's a great expression, tipping point, because see, we've passed a couple of tipping points and people aren't acknowledging it. We've passed tipping point on climatological change. And that means that we now have to deal with not just 20 million Pakistanis who've been remarkably effective in a short period of time. And it's not just the 300,000 permanent environmental refugees from the city of New Orleans. It's on and on and on. And what we have to do is now adjust the world to recreate. So we can't just stop CO2 emissions. We have to engage in global reconstruction.
Okay. And if you could open up the brains of all the delegates here today and drop in one or two nuggets beyond this kind of massive tipping point that it sounds like you're concerned hasn't yet happened, what would those data points be?
Oh, and the other tipping point is the global financial system. We had $650 trillion worth of derivatives in 2008. We have over $700 trillion today. No lesson learned there yet.
Right.
So what would be the one thing? It would be to broaden your filters. The filters people have in the financial community are so narrow, they are capable of suicidal running off the cliff. We've seen that happen in 2008. Lehman Brothers was run by smart people. AIG was run by smart people. Enron, smart people, but very badly motivated. I could list lots of other people who were smart, who didn't see it coming and ran off the cliff like lemmings. And what we need to do now is go sector by sector in the global economy, sector by sector in the domestic economy, and sector by sector in our individual regional economies to analyze with a whole new set of filters.
Got it. Well, that's helpful. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. I'm at the ICCR conference with Rinaldo Brutoco here in New York City. Thank you.
Thanks
Appreciate your time.